Okay, don't build prototypes. I want you to do this instead. Okay, everybody, I know if you're an inventor, if you're a product developer, if you're someone that likes to make things, you like to build prototypes. Heck, I love prototypes. I like building prototypes. I like to see my ideas come to life by building a prototype. But if you really want to be successful at inventing, at licensing ideas, you cannot build a prototype for every idea that you have. It's going to be too expensive. You're going to spend too much money. And guess what? You're not going to be doing anything else. So this is what I want you to do. I want you to realize that prototypes are fantastic. And you're probably going to have to build one. The question is, when do you build one? There it is. That's the question I'm asking you. And I'm going to give you the best advice I can because I want you to do this instead. I want you to test the market first. That's right. I want you to test the market first. I want you to test the benefit first of your idea and see if anybody even cares before you build that prototype. Yes, I built a lot of prototypes. And I tell you, they're precious. I love them. I put them in my bedstand. I put them in the car when I'm driving my car. I love my prototypes. But if I'm building all these prototypes, I'm probably not spending the right time doing some other things. And what does that mean? That means testing the market to see if the benefit of my idea is strong enough that people really want to talk a little bit more about it, if they're interested, to see if I can license it. Because if I cannot sell the benefit of my idea, why am I spending all this money on prototypes? There you go. You need to sell the benefit of your idea first. So how do you do it? So instead of building prototypes, what I want you to do instead is think about building a 3D computer-generated sample. It's a 3D prototype. And what's really amazing about these 3D prototypes that you can build today or have someone build it for you, of course. Not you build it, but having somebody else design it for you. It's extremely affordable. It's easy to do. And they look so good. They look so real. You almost want to touch it and feel it and take it home. But guess what? It's fake. It's not even real. But it shows what your product could look like. There you have it. When you take that 3D prototype and you put it on a one-page advertisement, which I call a sell sheet, and you put the title, the big benefit of your idea, that's what you're selling, plus maybe some features of your invention, your prototype, it's enough to test the market to see if a company's even interested in it first. You guys, it's so easy to do. It's so quick to do because prototypes can take a long time. They can be extremely expensive. They break. Sometimes they don't even work very well. Now, some people think, hey, Steve, I don't know if my invention's going to work if I don't build a prototype. I don't care. That's right. I don't care. You shouldn't care either because sometimes you just don't know. And that's okay if you don't know. That's okay if you're not quite sure if your idea can actually be made and produced and actually works. Who cares? But I can tell you, if your benefit is strong enough, you will figure it out. And maybe the company will even help you figure it out too. Because I've seen ideas, which I'm not quite sure about, but the benefit is so great. I show a 3D model to a company, they absolutely love it, and then they help pay for the prototype to see if it works. You guys, it's all about being in the game long term. It's all about saving time. It's all about saving money. It's about being smart. It's about selling by pitching, by finding a company that's looking for an idea that you just happen to create one for them. You solve a problem their customers have, and you're selling the benefit. Now, I love prototypes. So once I get interest from a company by showing my one-page advertisement, which I call a sell sheet, and they are interested, that's when I can determine, do I need to build a prototype? But here's the question that no one's asking. You're not even asking this question. What type of prototype do I build? Do I build a works like? This is what it looks like. A works like, this is how it functions. Does it have to be looking pretty? Are we going to do consumer testing? What are we really doing with this prototype? Those are the type of questions I like to ask the companies once they see the benefit of my idea and they want to go forward. So I can talk about how to produce that prototype to get the right prototype to the company. You see, when you build a prototype, I know it's exciting. I want to see it too. And if a company asks, hey, can you send the prototype? You have to realize too, you have to be careful because prototypes break and sometimes they don't look as good and sometimes they don't work as well, so they can actually hurt you. So that's why understanding what type of prototype can be extremely important. Okay, there you go, you guys. I'm trying to save you time and money and get in the inventing game to show great ideas to companies without breaking the bank. Because if you break the bank and if you're spending all this money and you don't get the type of results, you won't be in this inventing game for very, very long. All right, you guys, so here it is. Do you need to build a prototype? Maybe yes, maybe no. But let's try to get interest first. Let's sell the benefit first to see if a company even cares. And you can do that with a 3D computer generated prototype. We make those for people all the time. You can find people on freelance sites that can do it for you. But please, be smart. Keep on watching these videos. This is Stephen Key. Until next time, thank you.